Everybody loves a good cucumber in their salad, in their sandwich. And finally, my cucumber tower is ready to go to the next stage. Thank you so much for joining me today. I'm Sherry, and this is Tower Gardening Made Easy. Let's take a little tour of the cucumber tower and show you why we're going to take it to the next level. But before we do that, I just want to share with you the seed that I use. It is the Space Master 80. It is from Botanical Gardens. I am not an affiliate, but I really do like their seeds, and they work very well on the towers, the tower gardens. So let me spin the camera around. I want to go through this with you. I want to share a couple things, and then we're going to go ahead and build something together to take it to the next level. On this particular tower, I have planted out 10 cucumber plants. Now I've got a 5-layer of the normal components of the tower, the one that's fixed on the bottom, and then 4 more, and then of course the lights. And the reason why I only did 10 is because this particular variety, as all cucumbers, zucchinis, things of that nature, the leaves get quite large. And again, if you really want that grocery style fruit, I know you guys have heard me talk about this, you have to give it room to grow. You have to give it the space, the airflow, especially with cucumbers. And because they, out of everything, are really prone to powdery mildew. I know I shared a product a while ago when I had aphids, and I will tell you that if you keep that bottle around with the first, inkling that you have powdery mildew, it works quite well. And I'll go ahead and post that in the editing series of this video. So as you can see, we are ready. Like, these tentacles are everywhere. We've got the little flowers that are ready to be used to pollinate. I actually, just as I started this, I found my first little cucumber right there that's not open as of yet, but I knew that they were going to come. You usually get the just the flowers and not the, I always forget whether these are male or female, but the opposite, shall we say. And so I'm ready. I've got tons of these flowers. I love them. They're so pretty. It's a beautiful yellow color. But you can see that the fruit is just, here's another one that now that I'm getting in there, here's another one. And they're ready. Like, the clusters are growing. But the thing with this particular setup with the tower garden, which there's nothing wrong with it, it's only going to let me trellis it so big. And if you remember, and I'm going to go ahead and put the playlist here as well, you can check out all the videos from last year that I did with the cucumbers. They were on the other trellis. They were on the one that I found curbside, that the watermelon, as you can see right here, will be growing on in a very short amount of time. But I need to address the cucumber tower and how I can get this to really grow and trellis onto something else. So I found a product on Amazon. I'm going to go ahead and I'll list that too, that we're going to build today. It's another trellis, but it's more compact. So, and you can actually adjust the height and the width depending on what you need, and it will work quite well, I think, with this. So I'll be able to let this guy, really go to town and stretch out, and it will give it that airflow that it needs to stop that powdery mildew. You do not want that, because that really is kind of the death of the plant. Because once it gets in there, it is really, really contagious and hard to contain. So we want to stop that. One other thing that you can do, which you can see right next to tower, is I have a fan. And I open these windows on a daily basis just to get some really good ventilation of the cooler air and, vent out the humidity, get some fresh air in here. But I also turn it, and I put the cucumber tower right here for that reason, just to give it some airflow to, kind of upskirt it. So if you watch that video with the tomatoes, it's the same thing. You just want to get the air underneath those leaves, because you'll see right here, and I tend to pluck these when they're too condensed. You can see right there that I already pruned back right there, because they just get clustered in here. And, I got a little algae, but the leaves are covering it. They just get underneath and they turn yellow and they get very moist. So this is a perfect example right here. This is what's happened. They get no airflow. There's no light, so they're going to turn yellow and they just start to rot. And that is the first, if I can do this with one hand, I will. To know that they will get the powdery mildew. So I just rip it up. And also too, you really want a deadhead. That's the other thing that I will tell you with this is you need to really get those old flowers because they will do the same thing. They'll get a little moist from the tower. They'll get a little sprinkle. And if they're underneath these leaves, they just rot. And that's how you set yourself up for failure of losing your fruit and or your whole plant. Eventually you got to turn this over, but if you keep it really healthy so that it doesn't have the powdery mildew, you're going to have cucumbers for a very, very long time. So let's go ahead and spin this back, and I'm going to show you what I'm going to build. So this is a trellis that I found on Amazon. It's just a little metal arch that's black, and you just put it together yourself. So that's what we're going to do now is go ahead and put this together. And I'm going to make it so that it's about 6.5 to 7 feet tall. And I'm not a big builder, but it doesn't seem very difficult. It's got these little things that are round. It's got some screws. It actually even comes with its own little screwdriver. And we're going to go ahead and we're going to set it up and we're going to put it over the cucumber tower. So they can sprawl out and really grow. So let's go ahead and do that now. I'm a gardener. I'm not a builder, but I did make it happen. Few extra parts and makeshifting, a little bit of a hammer. And the instructions don't call for a hammer, but I did it. I actually made it a little bit smaller than what the instructions said. So it fits right over the tower. Now, this trellis, honestly, is super, super light. I'm going to show you this in a minute. You can literally pick it up and walk it around your room. But what I love about it is that it fits right over the tower. And it's going to be perfect for what we're going to be using it for, which is the cucumbers. And when I'm done with that, I'm going to try it probably on a few other things. So it really just gives you that extra room that you need for something that's vining outside of the normal tower garden trellis. So let's go over to the cucumber tower, and I'm gonna show you. Okay, let's take a peek. There she is. As you can see, she's really, really pretty. and she fits right over the top of the tower. Now, remember, I mentioned earlier that you've got one that's fixed to the bottom. These are the components. And then there's four more, and then the lights. And as you can see, it goes right over the top. So when these guys start to trellis, I can start to wrap around. And as you can see, the tower garden, you know, their manufactured trellis is just fine. It just gives it that extra flow. So I can tie them onto here and to get much more airflow with the fan that's right here. So it really is quite perfect. And again, look how light this is. I can pick this up and move it anywhere or adjust it. It's super, super light. I just happened to find this on Amazon. It was $20. I'm going to go ahead. I'll post it right here. I'll probably even put it onto the website, which will be posted right here at towergardeningmadeeasy.com. And it's really, you know, it wasn't too difficult to set up. It just has a different, sizes that you can do. And so I just needed to figure out which one was best for me. But as you can see, it fits perfectly right over the tower garden. So thank you so much. I'm Sherry. This is Tower Gardening Made Easy. And again, thanks and welcome back, everyone.